What is Yugoslavia known for? Yugoslavia is a fascinating example of a unique approach to socialism that set it apart from other countries during the Cold War. After World War II, Josip Broz Tito led Yugoslavia in creating a socialist federation that took a different path than the Soviet Union. Instead of following a centralized model, Yugoslavia introduced a system called socialist self-management. This approach emphasized decentralization, allowing workers more control over their workplaces. One of the standout features of Yugoslav socialism was the concept of workers' self-management, which began in 1950. This system allowed workers to participate directly in managing their enterprises through councils made up of employees. These councils had the power to make decisions about hiring, firing, production, and marketing. This was a big shift from the Soviet model, where the state had tight control over businesses. Another important aspect was the decentralization of power. Political and economic authority was gradually shifted from the federal government to the republics, municipalities, and individual enterprises. This aimed to prevent a centralized state bureaucracy and encourage local participation in governance and economic management. Yugoslavia also featured a hybrid model of market socialism. While the state controlled major economic policies, enterprises operated with a degree of autonomy. This allowed them to compete in markets, which was quite unusual for socialist countries at that time. The country was made up of 6 republics: Croatia, Montenegro, Serbia, Slovenia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Macedonia. Each had its own level of autonomy, reflecting the diverse ethnic and regional backgrounds of the population. This federal structure aimed to balance these differences while maintaining a sense of socialist unity. Despite its innovative approach, Yugoslavia faced many challenges. Chronic unemployment, regional economic disparities, and social inequalities were persistent issues. Some critics pointed out that the self-management system led to the rise of new bureaucratic elites and profit-seeking behaviors, which conflicted with the original socialist ideals. From a socialist perspective, Yugoslavia is seen as an experiment in creating a form of socialism that aimed to empower workers and reduce state bureaucracy. Its model of self-management influenced socialist thought around the world by showing an alternative to both centralized Soviet-style socialism and capitalist economies. However, the internal contradictions and economic difficulties eventually contributed to political tensions, leading to the country's dissolution in the early 1990s.